That is, kind of a unique thing that we have in place. And we've been excited about this for 2 years. And the work, I can't say enough about the great work that they've done.
And part of that is getting to work and play with the kids.
Yeah.
I think that's been just such an important part. As we have spent the last 2.5 years here working with the kids in the school, whether it's after school playing basketball with them, or I help out with some of the team sports, showing up to their games, maybe doing activities with them after school, you start to build that trust, or at least you open that line of communication. You get to know their name, they get to know you, and it went from the first couple of days we were in the school, when we started in January of 2008, it was, yo, cop, you know what I mean? And then very quickly, before the end of that first semester, good morning, Officer Bryan, probably good morning, Officer Fisher.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice when you can walk down a hallway and in the morning, there's 900 kids in East Norristown Middle School, 200 of them are saying hello to you and giving you high fives or handshakes, or when they come up to you and address you. So, when you're representing this image and bringing it to the kids, I mean, that's what we're trying to build, the trust in this. When before, they may not have reported something, or they may have just gone and fought because, they didn't have anybody to talk to, or didn't think that anybody really cared to listen. And it wasn't that, the support wasn't there in the past. It's just that it takes somebody full-time in the building, in that setting, and present in the building to gain that.
That's a testimony to your relationship building skills that you have, and the willingness that you have to work with students on a one-by-one, whoever they are, and then the whole constellation of services that the Safe Schools Healthy Students brings also. And you spoke to, all the different services and the combination of community and school-based services.
It's absolutely critical that we had in this project the right people in the positions. What I can say, knowing the work that they do, we have the absolute right officers in each of our schools, and you're going to be talking to our social service representatives. The staff is just awesome in terms of the outreach that they've done, with young people. Going back to the SRO program, the other thing that has really been phenomenal is we have 3 police departments in the district.
Yeah, that's what
so we
I'm
have,
looking at, different uniforms.
Norristown, East Norriton, West Norriton, and it's been a really collaborative working relationship across the board. There haven't been kind of departmental issues. It has not been an issue at all. So we're really thrilled with that. And again, you're going to be talking to our social service people and representing 5 different agencies, which is very exciting.
Very nice.
I just wanted to add in to back up, I do the after-school basketball program. I mean, that's just not me kind of playing basketball with the kids, but what that does is that gives the teachers the ability to use it as a tool for a kid who's either having academic or behavioral issues, that, it's a privilege for him to stay and play with me and to be a part of the group, and that they use it basically to motivate a kid, to get him to listen, because it's something that can be given and it can be taken away. So that was one of the things that I send out emails for the kids who play, and I say, hey, listen, on this date and time, so-and-so wants to play basketball with me. You give him the slip if he's earned it. And, I have kids that they pay attention, they're doing their homework now. And then besides that, it's them with good, positive time for an hour after school on their own time they're staying. And, and they look forward to it. And there are no put downs. If a kid makes a comment while we're playing, I stop the entire game. We reset, and I tell them why they're here and why we're playing. So it's not just about playing basketball for an hour.
Of course,
I mean, the school, has a say in who participates based off of behavior and stuff, and that's the positive about it.
It seems to me that whether it's basketball, which is great, or reading, or science club, or, who knows what, that an opportunity to feel some confidence, to build some confidence in your ability to do something, to have some role models talk with you about, we're not going to solve it by name calling, we're going to do this. That those are all wonderful things for the young people in our community.
Yeah, I have both male and females that participate in the program, and it's just a good time.
And I think that's exactly it. We help work with them on building skills, whether it's, being a leader, whether it's, trying to communicate out an issue, whether it's, just putting yourself out there, and some people are really shy. They've never done a team sport, and they're worried about how they're going to get along with the other athletes on the teams. And the little social awkwardness of doing
Sure.
that, and giving them that encouragement, showing up, hey, you did a good job yesterday,
Right.
Good luck again today. And I think just that little extra push has really helped out a lot.
I would think that increased confidence really has got to spill over into the academic work and extending those social skills and other skills.
One of the really exciting alternatives that Officer Kazira and Officer Soul from Norristown Police Department have created, Science on Patrol. Could you talk a little bit about Science on Patrol?
We've got about 1 minute to tell me, if you could, about
Yeah,
that.
just very briefly, that was something that Brett Wells from the Norristown PAL, it was something that, it was an idea that he had wanted to do for some time. With the police being in the schools, it just made the right connection. So we were
Yeah.
able to select kids, and basically we take them after school, and it's like a CSI. We teach them forensics,
cool.
and we kind of sneak science in on them, as
Yeah.
Officer Sewell said. And it's been a really fun program, and we did it first last year, and this year's our second year of doing it, and more kids are just real excited. Hey, when you doing it again?
Yeah.
I want to be part of it.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
When I visited, I learned how to process a crime scene, which is
Okay.
really cool.
All right. Well, we unfortunately have to end our conversation, but it's been really wonderful. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today.
Thank you.
Thank
In this section of the ICN Connection